Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Nnamdi Kanu has finally reacted to the visit of Charles Soludo. Don't forget that a lot of people really disputed a lot of things that was said by Charles Soludo when he visited Nnamdi Kanu. Some people said that he wasn't even the one that visited, or that what we saw there was the handiwork of graphic designers and all of that. But he has taken out time to talk about it and had also make mention of those who are still involved in making IPOB look like a violent organization. He has spoken a lot, which the legal team has revealed to all and sundry. We're going to be looking at the update of their visit to him as at the 16th day of May 2022. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit on the red subscribe button and the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our video. Update on our routine visit to our indefatigable client Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu at the headquarters of the Department of State Services ESS Abuja to being the 16th day of May 2022. In line with the prevailing court order, our routine visit to our indefatigable client Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu was conducted today. The legal team final brief for the 18th day of May 2022, all important outing was presented to Onyendu. This date is unarguably sacrosanct, and our unalloyed expectation is that justice shall prevail at the end of the proceeding of that day. During this crucial meeting, Onyendu informed us that His Excellency Professor Charles Soludo, Executive Governor of Anambra State, visited him on the 13th day of May 2022. Though the highlights of the deliberations remain private, Onyendu reiterated his concern over the activities of the defiant dissidents who have nothing whatsoever to do with IPOB and whose underlying motive are to wreak havoc and blame it on his peaceful movement. Onyendu is emphatic on his position. He never set up IPOB to spill blood but to secure the freedom of our people who have remained in perpetual bondage in their own fatherland. In view of this long-held position, Onyendu consequently distanced IPOB from the nefarious activities of criminals who are desecrating our land and assured that their end is near. Onyendu urged Chineke to recall his personal sacrifices and contribution towards alleviating the hardship imposed on our people by the COVID-19 pandemic during the infamous lockdown that lasted several months. Onyendu spent millions of naira in buying and distributing relief material to all our people across Southeast and South-South states, as well as some parts of the Middle Belt. Hence, Onyendu queried how the same people he is consciously making huge sacrifices for to achieve a better future for them could be subjected to bloody assaults by the enemies of the movement. Consequently, Onyendu demanded for total sanity and peace to be restored in the region and without further hesitation. He further urged that all hands should be on deck to ensure that this is achieved. Onyendu restated that IPOB is a peaceful movement and not in any way associated with any form of violence. No doubt the federal government of Nigeria has nothing to place before the court to justify the bogus empty charges filed against Onyendu. It is strict, therefore, that you cannot place something on nothing and expect it to stand. Onyendu is also not oblivious of the desperate effort being made by soulless hirelings to demonize IPOB, in addition to the travail of innocent Chineke, who are daily subjected to unprovoked bloody attack by trigger-happy security operatives. Nevertheless, Onyendu continued to plead for calm, insisting that the strategy of the detractors to provoke retaliation will not succeed. It is ostensibly a dead-on-arrival strategy targeted at his peaceful movement. Onyendu persuaded Chineke to remain calm, focused, prayerful in the face of this life-threatening provocation, believing very strongly that victory will come in the end. Nnamdi is convinced that his present sacrifice will not be in vain, hence assuring Umuchineke that it is for your everlasting peace, joy, and freedom. Certainly, there is light at the end of the tunnel. We in the legal team are not leaving any stone we in the legal team are not leaving anything to chance towards ensuring that no matter the direction of the dance next tomorrow, we will have reasons to come out victorious. As always, your prayers are impacting, hence, do not despair nor renege because we are on a winning path and we move. Thank you all and remain richly blessed. Ezigbo Umochineke. We appreciate you all always. Sign Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor Esquire, IPOB Lead Counsel, 16 May 2022. Wow, now this has really triggered a lot of reaction. Don't forget that most people were still doubting the authenticity of Charles Soludo message when he said he went to visit Nnamdi Kanu. Some people said no, that is actually a lie. What we are seeing there is the handiwork of bloggers. Some also say that it's actually the handiwork of these graphic designers, that he has never appeared that way. They said a lot of things, and I was just wondering, why would people feel that Soludo would just wake up and say those things as he came out to say? Now, Nnamdi Kanu has reiterated the point that he actually visited and they discussed a lot of things, which a brief of it was shared with the people. And if you listen to him, he still re-emphasizes on some of those things which they talked about. Still calling for peace, still declaring his position in respect to his movement, that it wasn't created with the intent of violence. The purpose of its creation was for self-determination, giving freedom back to his own people. As such, it should not, the people, supporters of Nnamdi Kanu and also IPOB, should not allow the dangerous hirelings who are being paid to trigger them to act nefariously, because that is not what the desire is. All right, we are going to be looking at what people have to say. Someone here says, may Chukwuku Biama give you Biafra. God bless Biafrans. God bless Nnamdi Kanu. Now one here says, I have a question. How many times will Nnamdi Kanu speak F.ì.r.è and Ndiara infiltrators will hear? Wow, that's a big question the guy is asking. And a lot of people have reacted. Someone here says, useless set of people everywhere. Now one here says, the truth is that they have already made up their mind to destroy MNK. They have a natural hate for him, and it is unfortunate that most people following him don't even realize that he has a different agenda from what they believe that they know. Another person says, did Barrister mention Simon Ekpa? You confused fellow and myotic thinker minders. Someone here says, so he needs to mention Ekpa before your shallow thinking brain knows he's the one. Is this the first time MNK will be incarcerated? Even when FG brought word to his father's house, yet IPOB was calm and Alaibo was peaceful. Simon Ekpa wants to destroy IPOB if he will not stop. Well, another person here says Ekpa is a big enemy of this struggle, but time will tell. Another person here says, this guy here is not saying the truth. Now I want to say Ekpa's effort is what made your criminal politician to be talking of MNK. Use your brain and stop being too stupid when you're writing. Another one here says he has a bad interior motive, doing all he is doing, thinking he can deceive everybody, acting like he is helping. Why is he the devil trying? While he is the devil trying to disorganize and paint MNK struggle a violent organization before the world by encountering every order from legal team, DOS, and MNK himself. But I think fairly recently, Simon Ekpa has spoken again and said those people who are going around covering their faces and pretending to be a part of the struggle, that they are actually enemies. And I could still remember he mandated people that if you see these guys around, do well to deal with them, because their purpose is to see how they can destroy the struggle. All right, so many things. I leave you to make your comments. What's your position on what Nnamdi Kanu has said? Let's